National Football League.
We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Has this at the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Steelers... offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones. Now running for the first time, Jaylen Warren.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting the interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Warren running between the tackles. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Jones running sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Jones setting up the play action. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
For the receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to run for it. That's the first down, and he's still going. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 60.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. In a good spot here. 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun. It's Jones. And they get to him again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Air it out on 3rd. From the pocket, he's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him.
A 34-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Staying on the ground with Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 49-yard line.
Browning from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. You need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. 1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Jones now to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down, Jones to throw. That's completed right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Warren here from the gun. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Jones on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, throw by Jones. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Again, Jones to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
To throw, here's Jones. Coming near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Complete to number 8.
The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Santos connects on the point after. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Cardinals and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats of the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rookie isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13.
From the shotgun, here's Browning. Caught out left. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Now Jones. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Cardinals go to the dime look here. Third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
They'll throw. Third and long. That's more of the catch out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First and 10 from the 43.
And the Steelers first down.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Steelers first down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 19-yard line. Let's go. It's a pickup of 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's more on the quick slant. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
A gain of 12 yards.
Warren is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals nothing. Cairo
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Down and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
To the air, Browning. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
And 10 yards.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. Another punt coming up. Matt Araiza to do the honors once again.
In punt formation.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, Jones has him on the quick hitter. Shoves one away. He's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. The Steelers calling their first time out. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
It's now second down.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Rolling from the gun here. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
And it's third down.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jones going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 14. First down, Steelers.
Jones on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this second quarter. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Run from Warren here to start the third. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Johnson there on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 9 yards.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
For a Steelers first down.
Here's Jones. Little off centers. Man just couldn't adjust to it. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action now with Jones. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Steelers first down.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
To throw, here's Jones. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Throwing here, Jones. All in left side. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Now we've got some whistles as we see an injured player, and pretty quick to identify. It's Pat Freiermuth who's hurt on the play. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now.
First down throw. Here's Browning. Right side cut by Higgins. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Here's Browning. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Browning. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, got him close to the line of game. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Trying to run for it with Benson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ready, ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
From the red zone now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6.
Steelers 20, Cardinals 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Moore with a return. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. First down throw by Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the shotgun, it's Jones. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we see that to this point, he's leading the NFL in touchdown receptions as we work through November and into our final month plus of play. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. We need something positive here.
Let's go now.
To the air, Browning. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hold it ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. And he is hauled out right at that midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
Back to throw, Browning. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Okay, ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on, come on. Hey, let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. On the move, past the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes the pocket. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Second down now, they need 7. Browning. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. In the red zone on first. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go. Ready,
Going power with a big tight end. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to send out first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now pressure coming. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to...
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals come through to tie it in the fourth. They had this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Next will score Cardinals 21, Steelers 20.
The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Okay, and the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. The give here to Warren. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Blitz coming for Jones. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
The Steelers will line up.
Jones is going to try to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The left side, caught by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals losing by 7. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
First down throw. Here's Browning. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Here he is to throw. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Setting up to pass. On target to his man Higgins. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 3rd down.
86. Incomplete. TJ Watt on the coverage.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now to throw. All the left side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Short pass brought in. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to be forced out of bounds on a gain down towards that 10-yard line. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Dumped off to his running back. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Ready, set.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
28 all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Warren. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Snatch this game away, and now we're off in overtime to decide it. Moore with a return, and this drive will start inside the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go, and they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it, and this one's recovered by the Cardinals. The 4 quarters of play couldn't decide a winner, but all of a sudden, their defense may have just won it for them on the first snap of overtime.
What an unbelievable job by this defense. I don't know about you, Kate, but as a fan, and certainly these fans of this defense, you're just hoping, don't give up a touchdown. Just give us a chance.
Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Nearly saw them trade fumbles there on back-to-back plays, Brock, but a chance recovery kept one turnover from answering another.
Okay, can we please, can we please hold on to the football? Somebody! I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind up here. And you know what the defenders are going to do? They're going to smell blood in the water, and they're going to be swinging as wildly as I am here in the booth.
He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, here's Browning. Makes the catch. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the turnover into a lead. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it. He came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard